Married at First Sight Season 18 star Michelle Tomblin has had a difficult season, leaving many feeling like she's been a producer plant all along. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Throughout Married at First Sight Season 18, there have already been cast members who stand out because of their excessive drama or poor attitude, but no one has read as a producer plant more than Michelle Tomblin. Throughout the current season, Michelle has struggled in her relationship with her MAFS groom David Trimble, making it clear that she's invested in the relationship drama she's been creating. Married at First Sight Season 18 was something viewers hoped would be a return to form after seasons of low success rates for the MAFS experts, but it's been somewhat disappointing for MAFS fans. Throughout the season, it's been clear many of the couples are mismatched, and nothing has proved that more than David's relationship with Michelle. While the Married at First Sight experts matched up 5 couples who appeared that they could work on paper, it was clear that they were struggling to make things work as they moved through their weddings and honeymoons. David, who lives with his parents, was open with his MAFS bride Michelle after their wedding, but she wasn't happy about his living situation. Michelle has stirred up more drama than anyone else in the MAFS Season 18 cast. Although Michelle seems to have joined the cast of Married at First Sight Season 18 of her own volition, she doesn't appear to have been looking for a partner prior to her time on the show. While Michelle was open and honest with the MAFS experts about her life before the season, she shared that she was happily independent before her time on the show. Knowing Michelle was seemingly happy to be on her own and enjoyed her time as an independent woman before the series, it seems likely that Michelle wasn't looking for a long-term relationship on her own. Prior to meeting the Married at First Sight experts and getting interviewed extensively about what she wanted in a partner, Michelle was doing her best to move through her life independently. While she likely applied for the show, Michelle doesn't appear to have been desperate to join in on the drama of MFS. This could lend to her being a producer plant on the show, as though she may have wound up a part of MFS. She wasn't desperate to marry or joining the show in order to fulfill a need, she was joining to see what would happen next. Although Michelle has struggled in her time on MFS, the drama she's brought to the screen has been the buzz of the season. Michelle and David's wedding was an interesting affair, as both seemed excited to get to know one another, but things quickly began to crumble. Michelle found out that rather than living independently, David lived with his parents in a basement apartment that he was proud to be staying in. This news threw Michelle for a loop, and her ensuing breakdown was something most MFS fans weren't shocked by, but found a bit overwhelming to watch on screen. Michelle's breakdown about David's living situation was something that viewers expected the MAFS couple would be able to work through quickly when Michelle learned the reasons why David was living with his family. Unfortunately, the more David explained himself, the worse things got. Michelle has spent her time on the show struggling to learn more about David and poking holes in every part of his life, ignoring the fact that she has some major issues of her own. Despite knowing that David is living with his parents for a solid set of reasons, Michelle has been clear that she's unhappy. Although David and Michelle have tried to move past their relationship issues, Michelle's inability to let go of David's living situation or attitude surrounding it has made things difficult. Bringing more drama to light, Michelle has pushed David into a corner over the troubles he's been facing in his marriage with her. While there are parts of her life that he's not necessarily thrilled with, David appears to be looking for ways to accept Michelle into his life. Michelle, unfortunately, is not doing the same thing. Creating so much drama has made Michelle seem like a producer plant even more. While Michelle has been working through her issues the best she can, she's been making it clear that she's not leaving the series and she's not letting go of the fundamental problems she has with David's life. As she's just creating more drama, it feels like Michelle could be on the show to stir the pot and create storylines that bring dynamic interactions to Married at First Sight Season 18. While Michelle could be operating off her own fight or flight reactions in the difficult situation she's found herself in, it's more likely that she's been pushed to create drama. As Michelle has been stuck in a cycle of never-ending issues with David on Married at First Sight Season 18, it feels clear that she doesn't want to move forward in her relationship despite staying present on the series. Michelle hasn't necessarily been doing her best to make peace with herself surrounding the issues with David, but she has been sticking around consistently. Showing up may be the first step for her to genuinely try to engage with her marriage, or it may be a sign she's being pushed as a producer plant to stick around for the show's drama. With Michelle and David's relationship struggling thoroughly this season, it's clear that though Michelle may not be interested in her married-at-first-sight match, her behavior has been more outlandish than necessary. Michelle's overwhelming need to stay in control and make David seem like the qualities she doesn't like about him or his life are inherently negative have been difficult to watch. Rather than her married-at-first-sight relationship being something with acceptance, Michelle has been rejecting everything about her spouse and then continuing on in the relationship without much regard to David's feelings about what's going on.